Mr. Soldentino.
Soldentino.
What's up, guys? We're all here pimping Gettysburg this weekend. All right, we're gonna try and make Gettysburg a big party this weekend. So everybody introduce yourself. Start with Sammy. Sammy, go.
Bull Python, Sammy Vargas, Gettysburg, kicking ass.
Nicole, go ahead.
LadyTis Exotics, and yeah, be there or we're gonna kick your ass. No. Be there.
All right, Steve, it's time to get street. Fucking say something.
All right, Conduit Constrictors, Steve. Hey, looking forward to Gettysburg. Got lots of fire to show everybody, and really looking forward to hanging out with y'all.
Yo, I just want to say that Clarence went to his car.
Yeah, that's the only way I can get good fucking signal. Had to come outside, man.
He drove down to his next door neighbor's house.
He's from Baltimore. He's resilient.
Yeah. You just drive 3 houses down and use your neighbor's Wi-Fi, you know?
Jesus Christ. Clarence, everybody's introducing themselves. You go.
All right. Clarence from representing Morphorus. Came into the game, late 21. 3 seasons of breeding, love it to death, living out my childhood dream.
And
did I cover it?
Yeah. And you just threw your wife out of the house, right? I learned that on the other show that he was on. They were like, "Does your wife help?" And Clarence is like, "Yo, she's gone." Right? And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Right. So sorry for that, Clarence, but fucking you might be happier. I mean, we got 7 other guys here to tell you that. So
I'm still getting. You're freezing up on me. Well, I'm freezing up on you.
Oh, you good on our end?
You're good.
Yeah, you're good on our end.
Damn.
Yeah. Don't move. Don't move.
Yeah, don't move.
Put it on park.
Jeremy Warfel's Morphs, get your butts out to Gettysburg and buy one of the last 2 carpet pythons, folks.
There's gonna be 2 carpet pythons in Gettysburg. So fucking if you want them, get there early.
Maybe 3.
There's gonna be all right, Chris.
Wait. Where the hell's this 3rd one coming from?
You never know. There might be a straggler in there somewhere.
I was gonna say because there's not a 3rd one coming from here.
Chris, go.
What's up, everybody? Chris, B S Reptilia, representing These Not Words. We'll be at Gettysburg. Be there. Let's talk some snakes and let's hold some snakes. I'm going to bring some big colubrids to throw around and some dwarf boas for everybody to check out. So, yeah.
Yeah. Jay,
Green Line Morphs. Show up, hang out. You won't be sorry.
Yeah, well, Clarence is sorry because he just left.
Okay. Again.
Right. So we were, I'm new to Gettysburg, right? Like I've only been to the last 3 shows. How long have you guys been doing it? You guys could answer, whoever answers first, go ahead and do it. But how long has it been around?
Ooh.
Jeremy.
It had to be more than 15, which I would say about 10, 15 years, right? It has to be.
Gettysburg goes back a ways because it used to be Battlefield. And there were some issues going on between Joe and whoever else he was partnered up with. And then it became Gettysburg after that.
Do you remember what year it went to Gettysburg, though?
It had to be only 4 or 5 years ago, right?
I'm gonna say
no, it's
5 or 6, maybe something like that. I mean, it hasn't been
at least
long.
4.
2019. It was 2020, 2019, 2020.
I think so, because I incorporated in 21, I believe, the spring of 21 or 20. I think COVID was 20, right? Yeah. I incorporated then, and that's when I started doing that show. That summer, I believe, or the following fall.
I started the spring of 23, and I was just hooked. That was the show that I said, I don't care what happens, what show, whatever, how many snakes I have or don't have. That is my priority show. So, for example, on Saturday, you're going to see snakes that I've never posted at Gettysburg. I saved those animals specifically for Gettysburg. So come past the table. And I had a real good conversation with someone today, and we looking at something to my collection. So if you have one of those Sunfire combos from me, you might have a little surprise down the line. We'll see, but yeah, I'm bringing that super orange Sunfire on Saturday.
Do you guys mainly go to Gettysburg for sales or for networking? Because every time I went, everybody was pretty happy with the sales that they did, and everybody looked happy to be there, which was a big change for a local show. You know, for a local show, it's like the other Pennsylvania show was more what I was used to, like looking at, you know. But in Gettysburg, everybody's happy, everybody's friendly, you know. What's up, Brian? What are you guys feeling about the community sense there? Because Joe and his wife are really putting that on. It's a big part of the whole thing.
See, I go for a little bit of everything on it, in all honesty, Chris. And if I want to be really honest, Friday night's after Friday night, dude, like that's where it's at. Going out to eat, just hanging out with everybody, shooting the shit. After Friday, I'm whatever happens Saturday is what happens. I'm just happy after Friday.
Yeah, we're actually showing up on Friday this year, or this time, just to go to dinner. Yo, but that buffet place sucks. I mean, I gotta tell you, the big farmhouse is.
I wasn't a fan of it.
That is not good. Yeah.
No, you guys didn't like that?
I was looking forward to that.
Really?
Well, you gotta actually show up on a Friday, Chris. You never come out on a Friday.
I know.
What are they?
Me neither, Chris. I barely make it in on Saturday. I'll be like, yep, right here, 8 o'clock. Get it up.
Well, we were gonna originally do Saturday and then stay overnight, but none of you guys do that. You guys all go Friday and spend the night.
There is a group of them that go out Saturday night too.
Mm-hmm. I went last year on Saturday night. We went to the farmhouse. There was a couple people there.
Yeah.
The farmhouse is the big buffet, right?
Yeah. I've been going to Gettysburg since 2021. Just going out to hang out.
Right. And this is yours and Jay's first time vending, right?
No, we went last year. We were selling shirts and selling snakes. Remember, I was yelling.
Oh yeah.
T-shirt.
Yeah, me and Sammy shared a table.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It was funny because fucking the same sales style that Sammy uses to sell snakes that doesn't work at all works very well selling shirts. I mean, Sammy killed it. You know.
I sold a couple of snakes last year, and then
Sammy sold one of my snakes.
Yeah, the lady wanted. She said, I don't have no money. I said, we take weed. She goes, all right, now you're talking. I go, She came back. She goes, I got the weed. I said, you want any snakes on this table? That table, you got to pay. So she bought one off of Jay for $100.
But Chris, for me, to your question, it's both for me. I say networking first because I can honestly say, especially me for a retic breeder, I do not struggle to sell my animals because I always meet good customers at Gettysburg. So even if someone doesn't, like the last time, I didn't bring no retics to the show. Everybody was looking for them, but those people get that information and then they follow up and they end up being customers. And some of my long-term repetitive customers are from my very first Gettysburg. So I really, and I know I talk about Gettysburg a lot, but I have a lot of pride for that show, not because one time I was a customer there too, and I really like going to the show because of the atmosphere. I think that people, even when they bring their families, it gives you that opportunity to educate people's children, to keep these animals, even if they don't buy anything, to keep these animals in a way. And also, it's probably, I can give you 3 different stories. I won't, but 3 different stories of where some child was blessed at my table at Gettysburg. And that's what I do it for. Like to see those kids on IG or Facebook loving on a snake that they purchased is everything. Because I was that kid before.
You didn't bring any retics last time you were here?
Say it again.
You didn't bring any retics
Well,
last year?
so last time I didn't bring any retics, but I sold ball python. So I actually that was my first really good ball python show. Like I sold 3 ball pythons at that very, very last show. But normally I take the bigger snakes because I like to put the bigger snakes in the customer's hand. It just makes more sense to me. And then I think it creates an atmosphere and a relationship where once they get that snake, they're willing to reach out to me. It's more personable, you know.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, that's a good show, and it was the only show there where there was a lot of kids there, and I really didn't mind it. Normally, I'm just like,
People
you know, like
control their
There
kids.
does seem to be a lot of families and kids there, definitely.
Yeah. I saw a snake to some lady. She, I don't know, I like dogs. I said, I got a snake that you tell the snake to stand up. He stands up. You told him to roll over. He roll over. I said, just like a dog. And she ended up buying a snake for her daughter for the first. I let her hold it. She went walking around. She came back. She bought the snake, and then right across from me, she bought Chris. She bought the enclosure for the snake. So, and it was the first time that the mother got to hold a snake and all that. So, like you said. It's
now,
good to talk to people.
With the exception of Nicole and Chris, everybody here is more ball python focused, right?
Yeah.
50-50.
And Steve, when you
For
go,
now.
because Steve doesn't have $50 snakes at the table, right? Like, how do sales go for you? Because you're like looking at, what is it, $1,000 minimum a snake on your table?
Yeah, well, it used to be. Now, we have some $500 snakes, but yeah, I generally do very, very well. It's great for sales, great for networking. I really enjoy the time with a lot of the breeders up there and you guys, and I love going out to dinner on Friday, even though it's definitely not Ruth Chris. I always get excited for the buffet. It's just a good experience, good time, and then you can load up on the desserts if you don't like anything.
Yeah.
Well, the only reason I like the buffet is because we went there and it was like an hour and a half wait. And Rich from HJS was like, yo, you're going to make a dude in a wheelchair wait for an hour and a half? And they looked at me and they were like, nah, we're not going to make, you guys could come right in. And they let us right in. That was the only good part about it.
That was cool.
So the key is go with Chris.
Yeah, the key is to go with a retarded guy. Like that's the way to do it. So
it worked for me. It worked for me, got me in. I just went to the front, was like, I'm with the guy with the wheelchair. He was like, yeah, follow me.
So that's another part too. I think Gettysburg, the atmosphere of vendor camaraderie. It is just everybody loving on each other, looking out for each other. It's just a good atmosphere. Like I love going from table to table, just saying hi to everybody. And my husband, that's the one show that you'll see him behind the table vending. He doesn't mind. That's the one show he's there as a participating partner.
He's an employee.
He's not enjoying it.
I would definitely say 100% the atmosphere. I remember going, just as a customer, and how welcoming everybody that I met was. And, when I was just telling everybody, hey, one day I'm going to be a breeder. I'm going to be at the show too. Everybody was like, all right, yeah, we can't wait. And then when I was there, it was all welcome in arms. In fact, Lady T gave me my first retic at Gettysburg. At Gettysburg.
Well,
I was at her table stalking. Yeah, she called me back like, hey.
At the end of the show.
Not like a white plane. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever been to a white plane show, but a white plane show, if you sell a snake and the guy next to you didn't, you get the stink eye all day.
No, let me tell you what was really cool at the last show. So it's talking about like some of the.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
The breeders like Steve, who have those, a lot of high dollar snakes, as you should. Don't feel bad about it, but. Talking about Gettysburg, I watched somebody buy a person who don't even breed buy a monsoon.
Right.
Jersey Balls right next to me. A monsoon.
4K, baby, for a pet. 4K for a pet.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Rolling.
Yep.
And I said, wait a minute, you don't breathe. I just
Oh,
went
man.
home.
I think that's the one
That's what's
thing
up.
too, that a lot of people think you've got to go out to like Tinley or something like that to see some of these higher end morphs and combos. Gettysburg's got all that.
Yep.
I think that's one of the great
Yeah.
things about it.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Just to
bringing
make it
some
Yeah.
triples. We're bringing some triples, with codoms, $10,000-$15,000 snakes. So we'll see, but at least people get to see them and they can aspire to them.
Absolutely.
For sure.
The Gettysburg show is more like I went up to Canada last year, and in Canada it's like a totally different vibe, right? It's like we don't care if we sell anything. We have one chance a year to show off our snakes to the public. This is where we're going to do it. So we don't care if we sell or anything like that, right?
Yep.
And Gettysburg had that vibe to me. It wasn't like anybody was worried about making their table costs back and going to consider the weekend a failure if they don't do it,
For the size, the volume, and the quality of the show, as a vendor, our table cost ain't that much. It really not.
Yeah.
That's another
I don't-
blessing
Yeah, it's
about
very affordable.
I don't think you're going to
Yeah,
find
it's
a
very
cheaper
affordable.
table fee where you
Very
actually
affordable.
get fed as well.
Yeah, the dude feeds you. I mean that was weird. And what's funny is like the bigger shows, they just started doing that. Like Bob, would start feeding all his vendors at his show, and like Troy and
Well, Bob's show is a new show too, though, pretty much. So that's a well-ran show.
But you could tell that Bob took like all the best parts about all the big shows and made one show out of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what Gettysburg is doing. And I'll tell you, as soon as the construction is done, that place is going to be unstoppable.
That's when they go to 2-day show instead of 1 day. Go 2 days.
Yep.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, yeah, I look forward to that.
That would be
That'd be great.
We're working on Joe on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will party
Yeah, for it to be a
Saturday
2-day
night.
show.
Yeah, then we there. Party Saturday night. We there. The animals are
I
tucked
can't
away.
get high out there. I can't get high out there.
Okay,
Why?
that's fine.
Yeah,
You heard me, Chris. Why?
because Sammy made a $13,000 trip to Gettysburg. That's why.
Not in Florida. It's not in Florida.
Yeah. I've never been to a car house where they say we don't take credit cards, we take cash.
Oh yeah.
I said, you're talking my language then. I don't have a credit
Wait
card.
a minute, and they'll follow you to the precinct. Get behind the Go ahead, you can drive. I'll drive behind you.
Now, Chris, you are more supplies or more animals at Gettysburg?
It's usually about split half and half. I mean, it all depends on what I have to offer. Also, like summertime can be hit and miss. I got colubrids that just hatched a couple weeks ago, but they're just taking meals. So like I'll be bringing them just to show and get people's interest. And same thing with the bloods and some boas. But it's more like the November show, the fall show, where I think the animal sales outweigh the product. So I'll probably move more product at the show, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll just be happy to, move a little bit of both.
Baby colubrids are a hard fucking sell, huh? I mean, that's.
No, honestly, I saw them every year, man. It's the ball pythons that float around. I never have any colubrids left over. I just sold my last one about a month ago, and that's perfect because they're just starting to hatch now. So
Right.
But then again, I only have 3 clutches of this species, 2 of this species, 1 of this species. So it's not like I'm not Wellbanksing it over here with northern pine snakes.
Right. Well, what about the what was that? The confetti colubrid? What the fuck was that called? It came out 10 years ago. Started with a P.
The palmetto.
Palmetto, yeah.
Palmetto corn, yeah. Confetti. It looks like confetti sprinkled on a white snake.
Yeah. I mean, that was sick. I mean, back when he first brought him out, people were lining up to give him like $2,500, $3,000 a snake, and being mad if they couldn't do it. So it's nice. And the colubrids are cool because you can fit so many of them in a smaller footprint, right, than the ball pythons.
Yes and no. I mean, my bull snakes, they're pushing like 5 foot, 5.5. They're bigger than the ball pythons.
Yeah,
and
but when
they
I think of
move.
colubrids, I really don't. When I think of colubrids, I don't think of bull snakes. I think of corn snakes and shit that will you could fit 50 in a 12 rack ball python, enclosure.
Yeah, for the most part, then you can, yeah. But some of the other ones, like even like the indigos or some of the old school rat snakes and stuff like that, I mean, they're pushing 7 feet. You got to have something like Jeremy's got behind them for animals like that. They're so active.
Yeah. Jeremy kind of killed it with the carpets this year, huh?
Well, they killed him this year. Last year,
yeah, the carpets killed me this year. Last year, however, carpets were the bread and butter last year. This year, both females, they reabsorbed all me.
Last year, did the carpets outsell the balls?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Big time? Yeah.
The whole reason I was able to do the room expansion this year, buy some of the key animals that I bought last year for, raising up and everything was solely the carpets. Like I bought some green tree pythons. I have those growing up. Bought a pair of white diamond pythons. So
I love those things.
Yeah, the diamonds are great.
They're sexy as fuck, them things.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. I can't wait for them to get up to size. But no, like the carpets have been the bread and butter for me. The balls, I mean, they're a great first starter snake for anybody wanting to get in.
You did really good with the
ball. So if you want something that's interactive, that's just out. I mean, you guys can see them sitting out there now. They're just almost always out there, interactive. You hold them, they actually move. The carpet's where it's at.
Yeah, the balls are like weed, right? And the carpets are more like cocaine. like the balls are
That's the first time I've heard that.
No, so I got it because I think I created that, right? The balls are just chill, okay? The berms in the carpets, they come to the party on wine. The retics come on cocaine.
Retics be on Adderall or something. The retics they be on a speedball.
I remember the first time, I didn't start with ball pythons. I started with berms and retics, right? And you could like when you look into a berm's eyes, right, or retic's eyes, you're like, hey, that animal is thinking about something, right? Yep. And then you get a ball python and you look into its eyes and it's just like, what's going on here? It's like they're the special needs of the reptile world.
The lights are on and nobody's
carpets. So I never thought that I would love a carpet.
I was gonna say there's a lovely lady up here that
I'm going to have to give credit to Jeremy and Dre. If I decided to breed something else, which I'm not right now, but if I ever did, it would be carpets. But the same reasons why I love breeding retics. I love the whole experience of retic babies. Like from the moment they take that first breath, it is like we on go time. It's just so much fun, like really getting to know each one of their individual personalities. And I feel like carpets are the same way. Like my carpet, she's not as big as the retics, but as far as how she thinks, she moves, she's very observant and everything, just like them.
They're very direct.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I think the way they move also is what frightens people because they've already got that bad rap for being nippy, which some babies are, some babies aren't. But their movements are so direct, even though if they're not being, defensive or, ready to quote unquote get you, that's just how they move. They're very direct. They want to see what's going on. They want to get in there and see, is that food or is it just you or what? And that's, I think, also startling for a lot of people. And they're used to how a ball python is and how slow and sluggish and
they can approach.
Yeah, that's what I say about
approach them.
Yeah,
that's what I say about the boas. About when I first started keeping boas, it was a big adjustment from how a boa respond to you to how a ball python respond.
Yep.
But the mother.
You right over
there? Straight back.
It's just the internet.
Just the internet.
Wait a minute, he's sitting outside in Baltimore. I need to make sure he okay. Say something.
You froze.
Yep, he done.
He's frozen.
You got to move.
I mean, listen, I don't wish it, but the greatest thing in the world for this show would be Clarence getting held up in Baltimore. like the rewatchability on that.
No.
That part will get clipped, by 100 people.
Look, all I heard was mother.
Yep, we still got to clip it and put it up.
I think the neighbor came out and said, "Hey, what are you doing parked in front of my house?"
Yeah, right.
Using my
He saw
Wi-Fi.
somebody on his Wi-Fi.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, go to the next block.
Hey, look, there's John and Christine.
yeah, look at that. Triforce.
What's up, Trapos? Yeah,
Now, Jay, this is only your second show vending, right? Ever.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Like
Well, for snakes, yeah.
right. Oh, what did you? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you did all the Deets Not Word stuff, but what are you bringing?
Mostly clown and desert ghost stuff.
Well, the clown is like the new normal, right? It's like
Yeah,
fuck-
No, it's not. Stop saying it.
no, well, I don't mean that in a bad
It's
way.
a clown, damn it.
It's the basis of a lot of projects.
Right. It's gonna be the base of everything, in 10 years.
That's gonna be monsoon in another 6 months. Gonna be the new clown.
Whose dog is going crazy there? That's Steve.
Clarence is actually sitting outside his house.
I was gonna say,
that's what I was looking to say.
break it in there.
That's the kind of dog you want, though.
Clarence was like motherfucker, and then all of a sudden Steve's dog started barking. Like, got caught, right? So, Jeremy, what brought you into the carpets instead of the balls? Like,
Did
you just say, like, I wasted enough money, I'm gonna start trying to get some money back?
Pretty much.
I've always had an obsession with them ever since I was a kid, and I saw Cover Girl on Reptiles magazine, and to me, like, that was one of the most beautiful carpets I've ever seen. So I've always wanted.
What's up, Blake?
But I was always leery on that whole demeanor that they were always portrayed as being nippy and bitey and all that. So I finally decided, it's like, you know what? I've got the balls. I want to get something else. And I didn't want to get just something I didn't really care about. I want something that was one of those dream snakes for me to own. And it was the carpet. So I got into it. Got the first one from Pedro from Bunky Morelia. And he laughed at me. I said, I'm just getting one for now. I'm just getting one. And he laughs. He goes, yeah, right. He goes, this is just the start. Welcome to the obsession. Well, the man wasn't lying. I get more excited over the, just hatching them, interacting with them, working with them than anything else in this room. I mean, it's just something about them, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the balls. I love my Exantic stuff, which I'll be bringing some Exantic stuff to the show. But if you want me to get excited and go on just a talking rampage, it's the carpets, man. Like, I can talk about them suckers all day.
But in the end, I mean, you're working off captive bred stuff now, right? I know that when I was first getting carpets and bloods and all that, they were all wild caught shit, right? So you walk in the room and they're pounding the glass and everything, and you're like, fuck, I'll never buy that snake again, right? But now, right, like Chris, same thing, you're breeding bloods there, and they're not what they used to be,
Well, the babies still hate life when they come out of the eggs, and they're still pretty rough for about 6 months. I mean, you touch them with water or spray them and they bite you. You try to sex them and you're getting it 3 times guaranteed. So, like, they do calm down, though. I mean, you get a 40-pound female this big, 5 foot long, and I can pick her up, and she just huffs a little bit. So, they have come a long way, though. They have.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I remember we had chondros back then too, and they were all wild caught chondros, and you're like, we couldn't have thought of what was going to happen in 20 years, and it's a relatively short time when you think about it. you know, to get these things moving the way they are.
Yeah, you're lucky if you can get them to breed in 5 years, you know. So we're lucky if we're 4 generations deep. I mean, between Stiegel and a couple of them guys, they're the ones with the longer generations.
It's what's funny though is if you take the captive bred stuff and you compare it to the wild caught stuff, like I've got 2 Tamika crossed with Jayapura green trees growing up right now. You can handle them no problem. They're calm as could be. Now I've got 2 wild caughts that I got from Chris, and the one hates just the world because he exists in it. Like just the mentality just from those 2, it's night and day. It's amazing what, you know, being captive hatched and born and everything actually does to them.
Like I said, it's no different if we was born outside of prison or inside of prison. You're gonna have 2 different mentalities.
That's a good way to put it. All right.
Love it.
Now, Jay, Sammy, and Steve, do you guys keep anything else?
I don't. Just dogs. Great Pyrenees, an English Bulldog, and a White Lab. And then 500 ball pythons. So I don't have any time after that, you know.
Right.
And Jay, what about you?
I have crested geckos too. Yeah, I have a dog. If that counts.
Dude, that's worse than ball pythons. The crested gecko people are so mean to each other. All right, they're like
I don't really know any of them.
You look at ball python people and you're like, wow, that was fucking mean. But you look at a crested gecko guy say some shit online, and he would tear your ass open, you know. So,
but Chris, half the crested gecko people are ex-ball python people.
It's not really known that
they are the next ball python people. What's funny is I was talking to a guy today who's been in it like 40 years, and he's just like, God damn it, you know, these ball python people, these crested gecko people, they really are just the worst people on the planet, aren't they? I'm like, yeah, kind of. But Sammy, what about you? You do anything else?
Nope, just ball python.
Just balls, right?
Yeah,
Steve, do you do a lot of pre-sales for Gettysburg?
I've been doing a lot of sales in the last couple months, but nothing like pre-sales or anything like that for Gettysburg. Nothing like that. But sales have been pretty decent.
Okay.
Believe it or not, like it's been, you know, the last like 3 weeks, all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, people are coming out. But we're hatching so many like unique combos that, you know, that a lot of people are buying them. So, yeah, I'm excited to show some of the stuff. I mean, I just hatched out a clutch of, let's see, 3 of them were Visual Monsoon, Spot Nose Special, Het DG, and they're wild looking.
That's gonna be neat. What did that be there this Saturday?
Take that shit to Gettysburg. Maybe Nicole's guy will fucking buy one from you.
I heard about that. I think that older lady liked John. That's why she bought him.
Listen. You got to use what you got to get what you want.
Exactly. She just had to walk a couple tables down and meet me, and his table was before mine.
So she said, though, her reason behind it was that was nothing to her because she likes what she liked, but she used to breed cats, very fancy cats back in the day, and horses. So
horse money. That shit goes
deep. well, at the shows, you can't really judge people for how they look, right? Like,
no.
I remember,
and she's a perfect example because she doesn't dress flashy and nothing like that. She's very homely, okay. And I can say this because she's a cool person. You know, me and her talk all the time. At the show, she doesn't come in that flash, and you would not think she was the person with all the money. Perfect example, but her credit card ran deep.
Did you just say she's very homely and then
follow that
up? And then you follow that up with that's okay.
Homely is not bad. Homely means that you're not flashy, that you're very like down to
Prison
earth,
proper.
under the radar.
I don't think it means what you think it means. We're gonna look that up. Right?
Social media got y'all thinking that homely is not a good thing. That's good. She's homely.
Well, hold on a minute. We're gonna take care of
It's not
right?
homeless.
We're getting
Oh,
very
homely is better than homeless. I mean,
Yeah, no, I'll give you that.
That's street
Let's
talk.
see, homely, lacking in physical attractiveness, not beautiful, unattractive.
That's a bad definition.
What's great is that the sample they give is a homely child. All right. Not having elegance, refinement, or cultivation.
Not having elegance, and that's not a bad thing.
Well, I remember doing a show,
I'm good with that part.
like literally, I thought a homeless person came up to me, and she was looking like at like a $2,200 or $2,300 snake, and I was like, there is no way that this woman has $2,300. But I talked to her for 10 minutes. And wouldn't you know it, that bitch pulled out $2,300. It was 20 years ago. Okay. So you can't, you know who you could judge? The fat green haired girls with the fucking crop tops on. You could judge them all day long. Right. So you could do that. It's okay when they walk by to just be like, ugh, like fucking that's okay. But anybody who's ugly, they could still have money, so. Bring on the ugly people. Look at how
very pretty.
She's
an attractive older lady. She just dresses normal.
No. Well, as far as Saturday goes, what are you looking forward to the most?
Seeing the crew, seeing these faces right here. That's the first thing I see when I come in there, and we got to go to each table and make sure that we love on each other before we all get busy. That's my favorite part.
Yep.
Do you guys set up on Friday?
I set up Saturday morning. I think Jeremy sets up Friday.
Yeah.
I set up on Friday.
Plus, Friday setups were that's when like all the fun happens though too.
Yeah,
pre-game a little bit once you're all done setting up and everything, and
Yeah, but some people, like, I don't have, like, Steve has a huge display, so for me it's easy to come in there, push in, get my sign up, and if I couldn't imagine setting up if I had like a Triforce display. That's a lot.
Let me tell you something. I hate Steve's display, okay? Because Steve's display it's like 15 feet long, right? And it's double-sided. So I go to the guy on the other side of his sign because I thought Steve was not there, right? So I said to the guy, is this the breeder that if you're gay forever because of Steve's logo, right? And the guy just looked at me. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Whoa." And I'm like, "Where's Steve?" And he's like, "Oh, the gay guy. He's around the corner, right?" So then I had to go.
He knew exactly what it was.
You love my logo. That's
because
what you're complimenting right now.
The first time I saw Steve's logo, he had he brought me like a throne to sit in, right? and he goes, "Chris, I'm looking at my logo right now. And do you think it looks gay? Is it gay, right?" and I'm like, "No, I don't think it looks gay at all." And literally, I posted up one picture, and they're like, "What are you, king of the gay parade today?" Like, those were the comments that were coming at me. I was like, "Son of a bitch!" All right. So
hey, we appeal to all demographics.
That's right.
No, look, there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay?
The money is green.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And honestly, the gay people have a lot more of it than the regular people. Okay?
Or have means to get it.
Yeah,
and
seriously.
a better eye too, right?
Yeah, no, gay people are incredible because as soon as they move in, your property value goes up. And they move in next door, the front of the yard looks fabulous, and you're like, "Oh man, now I got to up my front yard game and everything." So yeah, I love the gay guys. I love the gay women too. I'm more pro gay women though than gay guys.
Just saying.
But again, look how quiet it got in here. All right. Everybody's just like, oh, I ain't touching that one.
Hey, my gay sister has no problems with it.
Dude, let me tell you something. I sometimes wish I was gay. Meet a guy, double your wardrobe right away. Right? I'm wearing these dumb t-shirts that I always wear. I'd wear a button down. I'd be good to go. All right. So believe me, it ain't all negative. Jay, what are you looking forward to?
Hanging out with everybody.
Yeah, fucking
hanging out with everybody.
Oh, they removed.
Well, the thing is that, like, honestly, I'm glad everybody's going, but I'm especially glad that Sammy's going because over the last few months, I've gotten to know Sammy a lot better. And like I hated Sammy when I first saw him. I hated him. I was just like, this fucking guy with the pink shirt, he's fucking hanging out with the wrong people. I'm like, come on, Sammy. And then I met Sammy, and it's literally impossible not to like him, right? I mean, it's like I've never heard anybody say a bad thing. I said the first bad thing about Sammy, right? I was just like, yeah, fuck that guy, right?
But I texted him and said, thank you for the shout out.
And I know the first time me and Sammy hung out, and I know I told the story 100 times, and you guys have probably heard it, but fucking, I met Sammy at a Bigfoot conference in Connecticut, right? Sammy was like, I'm coming out. He goes, me and Paul were going, and Sammy was like, I'm coming out, right? So me and Paul pull up to the Bigfoot conference, right? And all the handicap spots are taken, right? And me and Paul had to park like a mile away, right? So I'm wheeling this fucking thing, you know, and we meet Sammy, and, you know, Sammy's hanging out with us, and then we're going home for the day. And Sammy, we're passing the handicap spot. Sammy goes, look, I got me a handicap spot, right? And I was like, you motherfucker, right? And then he goes, no, I got the tag. And it wasn't even like a real tag. It was something that his granddaughter drew, like of a dude in a wheelchair, and it was just on his dashboard, right? I was like, you son of a bitch. I'm like, we should make you take me to my car, man. But that was when I knew. I was like, I love this fucking guy. You know, he comes in, he's talking to everybody. There were these fat women selling fudge at the Bigfoot convention. Daddy walked right up to them. That was talking like I was like, I fucking love this guy. So yeah, I'm really happy Sammy's going. Sammy makes my day brighter, fucking all the time.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Not that you don't, Chris, but fucking, you know, and I love Jay because Jay tapers the happiness from Sammy. Jay's all serious, you know. Jay won't laugh, so I got to work harder to make Jay laugh, you know. So, no, it's going to be great. What time do you guys set up at? What time do you get there?
I get there about like 2:00 roughly on Friday.
Yeah, but you set up Friday. I'm talking about the guys that set up Saturday. What is it? 6:00?
Nah,
Anyway, 7:30 and 8.
Yeah, I'll probably get there about 7:15.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right. What's up,
I'll go
Bosa?
to breakfast. I'll go to breakfast first and then go there.
Jay, what time are you getting there?
Try to walk around for an hour.
I'll be there Friday evening around 6 or 7.
Look at this morose motherfucker right here. Looks like somebody shit in his cereal. What's up, man?
Live from the new snake room?
No, yell at him though, Chris, because he ain't got his phone right.
Oh man,
huge.
Turn the phone sideways.
Mr. D.
Nice.
Oh,
You should know better, Mr. Deep. You're not a rookie at
Did
this.
it do it?
Dude,
No.
don't you have a show?
Dude, I got the front facing camera. I don't know.
Chris, I'm disowning you right now.
I don't have my iPad with me.
Listen, Jeremy, this is reflecting bad on you.
I was just
Okay,
let the record state.
look, he's
Sold it
upside
to
down.
now.
He's literally upside down. Yeah,
We can just
Here.
It won't flip on the front facing camera.
You got to go into your settings and then hit the button and it'll turn your camera sideways.
Even Sammy's telling you how to do it.
I know, what the fuck?
He's got an iPhone too.
I had to go get a new phone last week.
You're all types of jacked up if you're taking advice from Sammy on how to do this.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, Sammy the salesman, dude, he's a hell of a salesman.
Homemade.
He sold a bunch of.
Are you
Sure,
bringing
shows up at the last Gettysburg show in Daisy Duke shorts and fucking cowboy boots, and I was just like, yeah, I kind of like this guy. Like, I didn't want to like him, but I'm like, I kind of like this guy. You know, fucking he's.
I'm just glad you guys were able to keep him awake for the whole show. Normally, he sleeps half of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm on meds. I'm good.
Yeah.
You cannot beat a
His heart's not
homemade
broken.
handicapped sign. That beats everything.
Oh, dude, you don't know that, dude. I was so mad. I was so mad at Sammy. it wasn't even all like, you know, like the normal retard signs are like 8 inches by 4 inches, right? Sammy's was on a big piece of loose leaf, right? And it was just like a sick guy in a chair. That's all it was. And he didn't get a ticket or nothing. And he took my spot. He took my
He got out of the
dropped the
car,
mic.
hopping and skipping, doing cartwheels.
It was
got around
the
the corner
one
now.
time I agreed with Sean Bradley. I'm like, these fucking walking people taking up our spot. Oh,
he
my
was
God.
glad you rolled out with him, so it looked like you were going to that car, so he
right,
wasn't getting in trouble.
Right. That's the whole
Exactly.
thing. Sammy was like, thank God, man. Sammy wanted to leave at 1 o'clock. We kept him there until 3 just so he could walk out with me. So,
Sammy, what are you selling them for, man?
$50.
You
got
take
any fake
trades?
IDs?
I told Chris I bought it from a guy from Home Depot, a Mexican guy.
yeah. That was our joke in Albany.
Yeah, that
Sammy
was our
pretended
theme
we were-
during Deeds Not Words.
Yeah. During the Deeds Not Words thing, we pretended that like I picked up Sammy at a Home Depot, and whenever Sammy got a donation, he was like, "Boss, look, I got a donation. Don't send me back to Mexico. Don't."
Sammy's not even Mexican.
The funny part is, yeah, Puerto Rico is not even Mexican. Like,
I used to tell people,
yeah,
hey,
I mean, Sammy made the
Well,
whole
look,
thing.
it doesn't matter. They're gonna send you back to anywhere. They don't figure out where you're from when you get there.
I guess we're letting Mexico figure it out.
I'll tell them I'm from the Bronx. They'll
Right.
send me pictures of the Bronx.
Yeah,
You're
and
gone.
then
Sam, you're gone.
somewhere, I think it was in Albany. Sammy's walking around with snakes, so we went out to like go eat lunch at the place, and some fucking white security guard was like, "Yo, you can't be bringing that snake into the cafeteria." And Sammy was just like, "Yo, muchacho de guero," right? And the guy just goes, "Just go," right? And Sammy fucking got in, and when Sammy passed him on the way out, he's like, "Yo, thanks, brother, I appreciate it." You know, I was pissed off. Right? So
That was funny. The guy goes, "Hey, you can't walk around with that snake." You don't say to us, eh? He goes,
Can't run it up.
"Fuck out of here."
yo, I hope
Right.
Clarence is okay.
Wait, I was getting ready to say the same thing. I need somebody to call Clarence for real.
Did he come back in or what?
No, he's not back in. I'm gonna text him real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Chris that bailed out.
He did say in the chat room that there's a storm coming.
But that was before I thought that someone tried to rob us.
Maybe a tree fell on him.
They call the cops. There's a car in front of my house. It's not moving.
Yeah, trying to jip
Trying
off
to
my
rob it.
Wi-Fi. I'm glad that tree fell on that motherfucker.
Sammy, did you ever sell that Exanthic pod you were trying to sell me at the
No,
last
I
Gettysburg?
gave it away. I gave it away.
Poor Sam, he came by like 10 times the last Gettysburg, like all but giving me this freaking snake. It's like, Sammy, I don't need another mail, man. I don't need another mail. Just take it. You can pay me whenever you want to pay me. I can't take the snake, Sammy.
Was it TSK too?
It was.
Yeah.
Oh wow, damn.
It
Well,
was, yeah.
I lend it to some lady and she's gonna breed. That's what she's into. and she needed a male. I said, I got a perfect male for you.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't think that any of you guys are gonna beat Sammy on price because Sammy will just give that shit away.
If I could make $10, here you go.
Right. Sammy don't care, man. Sammy was when I told Sammy, like, I was like, yo, you got to stop giving out these shirts, right? Because you've given out like 500 shirts, so it has to cost you money, right? And then none of those people voted for Sammy when Sammy ran in the 15 minutes of lane contest. 2%. All right.
How
2%
about
of people.
all the money that came out of his pocket for the shirts of random people we didn't know?
Dude, people that we didn't even know. Sammy was like, yo, the shirts are 35, but you get it for 25 if you buy one right now. And Sammy would give that extra $10 to us just to, for the thing. And I was just like, Sammy, stop. Like, we don't have you here. We don't want to take your money. Yeah, no.
All comes back around, man. All comes back around.
Sammy is a fucking saint, man. Yeah, I
had fun. It was. I mean, I'd rather do that than fucking sell snakes. There's no
dude, right? Isn't that so much more fun?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. You don't want to buy a shirt? Then fuck you.
I was,
with a snake. Come on, please buy it. I need gas money. Buy a price. And the lady goes, "Why is your snake so cheap? Gas money to get back home." She goes, "Real?" I want to joke.
Well, the thing what's funny about Sammy is like when he was at Gettysburg, he was like straight up yelling at people to buy a snake, right? He's like, yo, take a snake home with you, buy a snake, right? And looking all like kind of mean for like what Sammy would look, right? But for selling shirts, Sammy would walk up to like a hot girl and a boyfriend and be like, yo, buy a shirt and give me your number. And I was just like, whoa. Like, whoa, there's gonna be a fight here. And then
some good pictures with some good girls, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what was great is right in front of her, he would turn around to another hot girl and just be like, yo, buy a shirt and give me your number. Right. So the girl that he originally asked didn't even feel special anymore, right? Sammy was just on to the next one. So I mean,
take the sale, so time to move on to the next one.
Yeah,
Sammy, sweetheart.
Sammy is a great guy to hang out with. Now, like, imagine if like all of us were set up in the same row. I don't think anything would get done.
No.
I struggle being across when I used to be across from Danny.
Oh yeah.
That was enough excitement for me during the day.
Which Danny?
I miss you being across from me there, Nicole.
I do. I miss that little area too. But I still can, because I can't see you at all unless I walk around. I see Chris. I still see
Blinded
Chris.
by the green.
Yeah.
Talking about DTMG.
Oh, DTMG. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which
I
Danny.
don't think Danny's going to be at Gettysburg anymore.
He's not going to be at this one. Yeah.
That's what
Because I wanted to buy more Trump cards from him. Because he's like, yo, I'm selling ball pythons and a bunch of Pokemon cards, and the Pokemon cards are outselling the ball pythons. He's like, it happens every show. And I was like, well, let me add to that and let me buy a Trump card from you. And he's happy to do it. I still have it right back here. I love it. So I wish Danny was there. But Chris has an end cap, right? So you could definitely find Chris pretty easy.
Yeah, we're right. If you walk straight in, we're straight in from the main entrance around the end cap, right across from Triforce.
Right. Okay. And I don't know. I know
we can see you from where we are.
Yeah, like if you guys look down to your left, you can see me on the end there. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you guys in the same spot, Chris and Jay?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Because now we're doing 3 tables instead of 2, right? So I don't know if Joe could set us up.
Okay.
But he's definitely setting us up together. We just don't know where.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're getting the same.
Yeah, I don't even care what fucking, with you two guys. It's just fun either way. Steve is the one that's way to fuck.
Why is he always in the back?
Yeah, like why do they do that to you?
I finally got an upgrade. I'm up close to the front finally. So it took me 3 years. So, but yeah, it's I'm up close to the front now.
Does it piss you off that fucking you're way in that corner for 3 years and me and Jay just walk in and they give us a front table?
You know what? Like people, people have always found, because of my giant sign, they find me. So, all walks of life, they find me somehow.
They put him in the back because of his logo.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you were against a wall. That's what I wish. This way, it would cause me not to be embarrassed going up to a stranger and just asking him stupid questions. So
that's so funny.
All right, and Sorrentino, you're not coming at all, right? So
I'm gonna miss it. I still don't even have the snakes here yet. I'm gonna try and do that tomorrow.
You're gonna miss it.
Did you close?
Has everybody met Sorrentino's daughter? Because she's the most badass kid. I mean, the kid doesn't smile. I fucking love her. She's just great. Well, she's just looking at you, and I'm just looking back at her, doing a stare down. And
she will rip your face off.
Yeah, she stared me down. I was like, this kid will rip my fucking head off, But coolest kid.
Yeah, she takes a while to warm up.
Are you going to be at November's show?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow we're going to go down and get a couple ARS racks and bring some snakes up here, and then take another ride down, get the hatchling racks, and then worried about that incubator. I got to move that incubator.
Get an inverter for your van.
How far are you away from your old house?
Like an hour and a half. So I have a chest freezer, so I'm thinking about putting the water bottles in the bottom of that and just putting everything in the chest freezer and located in the middle of the van, and I should be all right.
Nice and slow, lots of padding.
Yep.
Yeah,
I can't have walkthroughs on my old house with snakes in there. Yeah, stay out of that room.
I want this house.
Yeah. You should have seen the mover lady. She almost had a heart attack.
I'm sure there's worse down there in Clifton Heights, man.
Yeah. I'm out with the hillbillies now.
Shout out Joe one more time, because Joe, for the Deeds Not Words thing, gave us a free table. Just to go there and promote the vets thing. So I definitely want to appreciate him. He's one of the only showrunners that did that for us. Wow. The rest of them were like, "Yo, we charge you full price, no matter if you raised money or not."
Well, I mean, you look like it makes sense, exactly. It's battlefield grounds. You know what I mean? So the history of Gettysburg, and just the whole support. I think it's really smart that they're doing it, and the fact that you still get to do the show live. I think that's what Gettysburg need. People need to see how awesome it is. Like one of my favorite things too is guessing what animal is going to be made by the balloons.
Right.
I always think I had it, and then get there and be like, that's not what I thought it was.
Yo, they made a balloon me. Remember the first time we went?
Yeah. One year we had a balloon Danny.
I'm like, holy shit, this guy's really treating me like I'm a rock star. I don't think he knows how unpopular I am. It was fucking unbelievable. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys Saturday and probably Friday for some of you. And we're gonna keep this under an hour just because I got to start packing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not even taking animals, and I got to spend a day packing. So,
who's
gentlemen,
coming out with you?
The show stuff is packed.
Yeah, I know. Jay sent me a picture. Like Jay's bringing all my shit. It was already packed on Monday. Yeah. So
who you guys? Who's all coming out with you guys? Is Paulie coming? And
me and Paulie are coming down. Kevin's in California.
No!
Yeah, he can't make it.
Kevin really makes my day.
Yeah, Nice Balls is going to be there. We got a whole schedule of people.
Nice.
So we're interviewing people all day. I realized that Nassau, scheduling people every 15 minutes is not the way to do it, right? Like it's and the New York people suck, man. Let me tell you something. Like I put out a call for Gettysburg vendors to come do an interview, right? And within 20 minutes, the whole list was full, right? And then I put out one for the show I did in New York here, and I'm getting DMs back like, yeah, you could come by my table around 3:30. That'll be great if you could come by around 1. And I'm like, no, you bitch. I don't think you know how it works here. Like, you come to us. You arrogant New York jackoffs, like it really just pissed me the hell off, man.
Yeah, grab me a large fry and a cheeseburger while you're at it.
Your people.
Seriously, is there anything else I can do for you? You want me to help you pack up? You want to use
hey,
me
Chris,
like that?
Does it surprise you? Look at your new mayor to be.
Dude, yeah, I know. All right. I was trying to
Way to rub it in.
All right. Fucking, yeah.
You're toast.
Yeah. Yeah. Steve's going to get me demonetized now. For that. Great. Thanks, Steve. All right. Oh, fucking guy. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. It's going to be fun. And all you guys are scheduled for one-on-one interviews. My one request is be better than the shitty New York people. All right. Hopefully Paul will help me out. What's up, Intrepid? I'm gonna probably send Paul around filming. Everybody at their tables and with actual customers and all that. So it'll be fun, man. So
Looking forward to it.
Guys, thank you for coming by tonight. I appreciate you guys. And I will see all you guys Saturday, all right?
Yep.
Good
Chris,
luck,
thanks,
everyone.
brother.
Good luck.
Good seeing
Peace.
everybody. Looking forward to it.
Saturday, all day, we'll be doing live from Gettysburg. If you're not in the area, definitely come by and watch the stream on the Fat Man Nation YouTube channel. And we appreciate you guys even staying for this whole thing tonight. So thanks again, guys, and we hope to see everybody at Gettysburg. Take it easy, guys.
See you guys.
See you.
See you guys Saturday.